The Ontario Ombudsman is an independent, impartial officer of the legislature that resolves and investigates complaints about Ontario government organizations, broader public sector bodies, including municipalities, universities, and school boards, child protection services, and compliance with the French Language Services Act. The Ombudsman has had general oversight of municipalities since 2016, but the Ombudsman has been investigating complaints about closed municipal meetings since 2008. The Ombudsman is the default meeting investigator for municipalities that haven't appointed their own. With over 12 years' experience, the Ombudsman has investigated hundreds of closed meeting complaints. Reports and letters setting out his findings and recommendations are available on our website at www.ombudsman.on.ca. The COVID-19 pandemic brought into sharp relief the need to have virtual or electronic tools so that municipalities could continue their important governance work, despite restrictions or limitations on in-person gatherings. Ontario law already permitted some electronic participation in meetings, but in 2020, the Municipal Act was amended to allow for fully electronic or remote meetings to be held, including where all members participate online or on the phone. The open meeting rules continue to apply to all meetings of a municipal council, local board, or committee of either of them. Nothing changed these requirements. That means that notice must be provided in accordance with the procedure bylaw. Meetings must be open to the public in real time so that anyone can observe municipal decision-making in process. Minutes must be recorded, and closed sessions can only be held if the subject matter discussed fits into one of 14 specific exceptions in the Act, and all procedures to close the meeting are followed. Municipalities must amend their procedure bylaw to permit electronic participation before holding electronic meetings. The Act permits this to be done at a special electronic meeting. If you plan to allow for public participation, such as delegations, provide for this in your procedures. In addition to the date and time of the meeting, provide clear instructions in the agenda or meeting notice for how members of the public will be able to access the electronic meeting. Include any relevant links or call-in numbers, and include contact information for a person who can assist if someone has trouble accessing the meeting. Ensure that the resolution to close a meeting can be observed by the public in process. Sharing a recording of the proceedings after the fact does not satisfy the open meeting requirements. Any business transacted following a closed meeting must also be made accessible to the public in real time. It's also a best practice for a municipality to report back to the public following a closed meeting. The public should be able to observe any report back following a closed meeting, even if council is not transacting further business. Municipalities concerned about the security of electronic closed meetings should consider providing separate meeting invites or call-in instructions for different parts of a meeting, or taking steps to ensure that live broadcasting capabilities are enabled or disabled at various points of the meeting as required. Security concerns do not override the open meeting rules. When planning for an electronic meeting, thoroughly test the technology you plan to use and ensure all participants know how to use it. Prepare for technical issues and know how to respond in a way that allows you to continue to comply with the open meeting rules. Adopt policies or procedures informing staff, council, and the public on what to do if technical issues arise. Ensure someone is monitoring the transmission quality of any live broadcasts or teleconferences. If there is a problem, this person should have a way to inform meeting participants so that the meeting can be stopped until the technical issues are resolved. Have a second method of live streaming or broadcasting meetings available in case the first method fails. Tips for holding electronic meetings. Provide instructions that indicate how the public can access an electronic meeting, such as a link or call-in number and contact information for troubleshooting. Test your systems ahead of time and train all participants. If the meeting goes into closed session, the resolution to do so must be made in open session and available to the public in real time. After a closed session, any open portions of the meeting must be publicly available. To address security concerns, consider providing separate meeting invites or disabling live broadcasting for closed sessions. Develop procedures to address technological issues and have a contingency plan. Consider telephone conferencing or alternatives for people who can't watch a live stream. Our Open Meeting Digest has hundreds of cases we've investigated, and you can search by keyword, exception, or municipality. The Open Meeting Online Digest includes recent cases involving electronic meetings, which can be found under the keyword meeting, brackets, electronic. We've also developed a guide to open meetings, and a new 2021 edition is in the works. Electronic meeting tip cards will also be available in the coming days. We have other tip cards currently available about other issues. While we can't provide legal advice ahead of a meeting, if you have questions, contact us. We can help direct you to any existing resources or cases that might assist. You can follow us online on our various social media platforms, or sign up for our monthly newsletter, where we regularly share information about case resolutions, ongoing investigations, and municipal matters. Check out our website at www.ombudsman.on.ca for more municipal resources and information about our investigations into closed municipal meetings.